So this next reading is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Not all messages will resonate, so if it doesn't resonate with you, the message was not for you. I usually don't read reversals unless I'm absolutely compelled to do so. We'll do your energy, romance angels, your significant other's energy, and then we'll do the oracles of shadow and light. So Spirit, please tell me, what messages do you have for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising? What messages do you have for Gemini during this time, Sun, Moon, and Rising? So we have the Queen of Wands. Now, the Queen of Wands is basically someone who's a very mystical person. You can see that black cat sitting right there in the front. A lot of people usually don't see that in the card, but she's basically somebody who's kind of, you know, doing her own thing in her power. Somebody who can be seen as the center of attention, beautiful person, very pretty, and has like this fiery energy about her. She can also represent the sign of Sagittarius, but we're talking about somebody's energy. So that's the energy that the Queen of Wands upholds, you know, somebody who kind of stands on her own, someone who people are adoring at the time. Beautiful woman, beautiful man. I'll take it out. Judgment. Someone who's maybe balancing things, and it's interestingly enough, we had the Judgment card also rules Libra, and the full moon was in Libra recently. The full moon basically means, you know, in Libra is that the scales are being balanced, right? Karmic energies are being emphasized, handed out. Again, it fell in reverse. You know, we'll see other cards if I need to read it in reverse. Either you just had a tower moment recently. You're just getting over a tower moment, right? Trying to find, I feel compelled to reverse it, so I'm going to. So I'm going to say that the tower is just something that happened that was just to you, that was, you know, very surprising, caught you off guard. Made you have to go back and find some way to balance your energies, right? To be able to deal with this tower moment that just happened, you know, where you feel like the earth was just taken right beneath you. Everything shook. You know, it was unexpected news that you heard. But I think that's in your past energy. And I think with the Judgment card, you're trying to find balance of that. Trying to release some of that tower energy that you recently felt, you know. Spirit, can you please clarify this tower moment? You know, I'm also compelled to say that this angel here with this cross here is just, I don't know. For some reason, it looks like a medical cross to me today. Other days it resonates as something different, but today there's like an angel coming from the sky with a cross. Maybe someone was taken from you. Maybe you have divine angels that are above you, watching you, sending music your way, energy speaking to you. You can see the whole family is listening. The mother, the father, the children. They're looking up at this angel. And I just got a rush of sadness, so a little knot in my throat. 3 of Cups. Some sort of recent coming together. Either a celebration and a gathering to honor someone. 2 of Wands. You know, this could mean that someone either overseas or someone far away from you, you know, very far away from you, is thinking of you, wishing they had also a reunion, perhaps. Someone wanting to see you again, wishing they could see you again. So you have the Hangman as your current energy, which is just, you know, not doing much, just hanging there, you know, thinking about things, not really having the energy to do much at the moment, kind of contemplating, trying to find that balance. So, you know, so the 6 of Cups. So while you're in this Hangman sort of moment here, where you're just not moving and not doing much, you're kind of thinking of your past, some old memories. 6 of Cups, maybe about childhood, someone you loved. And your heart is broken. So whatever happened in this Tower moment broke your heart. Something that you're thinking about that kind of broke your heart, left you in pieces, left you feeling empty. Maybe this person you wish you can see again. Spirit, does that person think of Gemini? Does that person still think of Gemini? So you have the 2 of Pentacles, and that is a constant juggling of thoughts, going back and forth between something. So that would be a yes, a constant back and forth. What messages would the other person have for Gemini? What messages would the other person have for Gemini? and the Ten of Swords. Huh? So, wow. That basically signifies that someone basically felt like, well, you can see this is the most painful card you can basically get. The 10 swords stabbed in the back. It's the end of something, right? The ending. Something has come to an end. This heartbreak, this tower. Perhaps they're sorry. That they made you feel like you had 10 swords in your back. Like, you know, kind of lifeless almost. Sorry they broke your heart. But with all endings come new beginnings, right? So, but at this time, you basically don't really want anything that's being offered to you. Whatever offers you have in front of you, you're not really taking to them very well. You know, you're not really contemplating on any of them. You're not. You see his hands across there. It's being offered. You just don't want it. Right about now, nothing seems good enough. You're still in a state of despair, of heartbreak. So you have your King of Cups. So this is support, love around you. People wanting to be there for you. But you're just taking a rest right now. You feel like this card is calling for you to just put your swords down and just relax. A state of rest is needed, is warranted at this time. And soon enough, it'll be time for you to move away from these troubled feelings and troubled waters, right? So these were still the messages that the other person had for you here. So they kind of just want you to rest. All the messages for you are to rest from your divinely guided angels, to try and move out of this troubled situation, move on to something new, move forward, move away from whatever troubled feelings you're feeling at the moment. And the High Priestess is the be-all, end-all. Is, you know, it tells you to reach deep down inside. Listen to your intuition. Listen to the messages that are being brought to you. You are being divinely guided. This is the highest of the high. Whatever answers you seek are within you. The Fool. New beginnings. This is somebody who basically kind of leaves their life, their current state, kind of goes out, ventures out, starts something new. This can be a card of retirement. This can be new beginnings. This can be a card of, you know, adventure. moving forward, travel. You see he has the bag at his back, the dog at his feet, kind of going off of a cliff in a careless manner away. And the Knight of Swords is basically a card that speaks of some sort of communication, quick communication. Maybe you'll be receiving some sort of quick communication. The Ten of Pentacles. So that's a great card. Maybe you're going to be receiving some communication about money. This is somebody who's financially stable, financially secure. Someone who, I mean, you can clearly see the king is sitting down on his throne with his dogs and, you know, the family, the kids in the background. It's kind of a card of security, of stability. So perhaps you're going to receive some communication regarding security and stability, some sort of finances, maybe some financial abundance is coming your way. So you have this card here. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. So perhaps if you've been having trouble in your relationship recently, or things haven't gone the way you wish that they have, the angels are telling you to give your relationship a chance to work on your partnership. You know, pay attention to the red flags. Perhaps this energy that you've been in is, you know, burdening others. Or perhaps they want you to pay attention to something. Some sort of warning signs. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So again, that kind of goes back to this kind of high priestess going within and kind of exploring what it is that you're feeling. Acknowledge what you've been through, what needs to be let go of, how you're going to move forward, and how you're going to deal with the loss and that heartbreak that you're facing at the time. I'm going to go over to the Oracle of Shadows and Light. See what messages you have for you here. And here you have a clockwork pumpkin, a wonderful idea, the aha moment. So when you get the clockwork pumpkin, there's usually some sort of new idea or epiphany that you will have. It's a moment of clarity when the seeming chaos of life suddenly rearranges itself into a brilliant opportunity. And you can clearly see here that there has been some sort of rearrangement in your life, some sort of triumph that recently occurred. But you are about to be presented with a golden idea, and you need to be ready. It may come from within you. Like this high priestess is here. I guess that's why you got that, to kind of go within. But you have drawn it to you with your power of attraction, right? So when you get this card, it usually means that you're going to be paid a visit by a pure spirit of inspiration who is delivering an incredible gift. You will be given an idea, some sort of vision, like I said, an epiphany. It's a source in the divine realm of heavenly ideas, and you are being chosen to bring it to life. And it will work beautifully as long as you put the steps in place, one after the other, almost like clockwork. Despite all the mechanical imagery in this card, it is not like a clockwork at all. It's not mechanical at all. It's actually very inventive, and it could be a brilliant solution to a mechanical problem. Don't doubt your intuitive self, is what that card says. So, hope this reading helped you, Gemini.